So I normally start off my day, or I've been trying to get back in the habit of starting my day with a little bit of regular journaling. I did this thing in January, which was called morning pages, and basically it's when you start off your day with 3 pages of just like brain dump journaling, and it's supposed to clear your head of all the thoughts that happen right when you wake up because you're so energized. And I found that it really helps calm me down and put things in perspective first thing in the morning. So for the rest of the day, I'm not really worrying as much or getting as much anxiety. Last week I had a pretty anxious week, and I found that when I started journaling again, it really helped calm me down. It normally takes about like 20 to 30 minutes, and I find that time is very much worth it if it means I'm going to be productive and not anxious the rest of the day. So I finished my journaling. I did do 3 pages. It's 3 pages, but not back and front. And I like adding random stickers just to break up the text and make it look a little more fun if I ever want to look back on it. These stickers are just from some random sticker books that I have. So yeah, feeling ready to start the day. I thought you guys might like to see where I work. I work at the coffee table in our living room because my boyfriend actually needs a desktop monitor to work, so he uses the desk in the bedroom. It's not ideal because I have to sit on this stool over here and it's a little bit uncomfortable, but I like how big the table is and I can fit basically everything I need in this one area. So I'll just do a quick overview. This is where I keep like pens and markers and stuff. Hi baby. Hi baby. Do you want to be in the video? You're so cute. You're so cute. Yeah, so I keep markers and pencils and pens and stuff. And then these are just some sticker books that I use in my planner. Here are my paintbrushes. I use the ones in this cup the most just because these are new and I haven't gotten around to testing them yet. Over here, I have my most used sketchbooks. This is the journal I use for bullet journaling, basically where I plan out my days and stuff. It's from Archer and Olive. So here I just have some fine liners and I don't know, some random pens and pencils. This bin is the most important because this is where I keep my acrylics and watercolor paints. And then in these boxes I have some stamps and stickers that I've bought from other artists, and I just like to keep them in a separate box so they don't get ruined. Oh, this thing is my dog's bone, which is pretty gross. If you guys want me to do a more in-depth tour of this area, let me know and I can go through all the supplies I use or my favorite supplies. I'll be moving soon, so hopefully I'll be able to move to an actual desk. So yeah, this is it. I also opened up a PO box. So if you guys want to send me mail or anything, that's where you can send it to. I'll leave the address in the description box. That address is also where I'll be mailing out my prints and stuff when my shop opens in August, hopefully. So I don't know where my camera cut me off because it's constantly running out of battery while I'm filming, and I don't know if it's the battery or, I mean, it's probably the battery. But anyway, I'm going to just show you guys again everything that I got in case the footage got ruined. So I got this original painting. Super pretty. And she also included this free print. I love it. And also a sticker. I love the little skulls instead of the clouds. It's very edgy. And then I also got this teeny tiny eye painting in this super cute frame. I don't even know where I would have found a frame like this, so I really love it. And there's a little bit of reflective gold detailing, so really happy with my order. Again, I'll leave her information in the description box below, so please go check her out. Her art is really unique, and her style is so different from mine, but she's one of my favorites. And I really want all her paintings, but I probably shouldn't spend all my money on her artwork. Hey guys, so it's a lot later in the day now. I apologize for the lack of lighting. My living room only has 2 lamps and no ceiling lights, so at night the lighting is just not great. So that's why I try to get all my painting done during the day before the sun goes down. I thought I'd update you guys on what I've been doing. My original plan was to test some more prints for my shop that I'm hoping to open in August, but I was just feeling really drained after that painting. I watched a Skillshare class. This video is obviously not sponsored by Skillshare, but I do have their annual membership and I really do think it's worth it. I try to take a class every week and the annual membership is about $10 a month. So basically a class is about like $2.50. If I did math right, which I think I did. So I do think it's really worth it. And the class I took today was about color theory, which is something I never really formally learned because I didn't really take any art classes. I watched the classes at like 1.5 speed just so I can save some time, but I still get all the information, so I think that's okay. And I also did some meditating, which is something I haven't done since probably like March, which is about when this all started. Journaling and meditating are both things that I did a lot before quarantine, and then I kind of didn't really afterwards. If I had continued meditating and journaling, I think that would have helped a lot in the beginning when I was trying to get used to being at home all the time. It took a few months, but I'm getting back on track. It is almost 10 p.m. But I do like to sleep early, so after journaling and showering I'll probably be in bed by 11, and I know that makes me sound like an old lady, but I am a self-proclaimed old lady at the ripe age of 23, so don't judge me. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Hey, good morning guys. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very sweaty. It's been an eventful morning and it's only almost 10. First, when I went out to walk my dog, I forgot the keys to my apartment, so I locked myself out of my apartment, which is not a big deal because the staff here are really nice and they just gave me an extra key to use for when I come back from walking my dog. And then since I had to go back out of the apartment anyway to give back the spare set of keys, I decided to run some errands. So basically, I went out and my plan was just to go to UPS to return a package and then run to Costco to get some plastic storage bins so that I can start packing for the move. And I expected all of that to take maybe like 30 minutes. I don't normally go to Costco this early in the day. It's my first time since the quarantine started, so when I got there, I realized that they have the first hour of opening reserved for seniors, which is totally understandable. I'm like totally fine with the fact that they let seniors in first. I just wasn't aware that that was a thing. So I was basically waiting outside in the hot sun for like 30 minutes. Thankfully, they let us in early, so I was able to get in before 10 and not have to wait a whole hour, so that was great. But I'm just a little out of breath because I had to walk all the way back with the bins, which they're empty obviously, but they're just, here they are. It's just like thick plastic and I'm a small person and I do exercise, but I don't really lift. Like my arms are pretty small. It was a little bit of a struggle, but I made it home. And also my dog Bentley likes occasionally going through the trash while no one's home, and so he got in the trash. There were some coffee grounds on the floor, but not a super big deal. I just cleaned it up. So now I'm ready to get started with my day. Hey guys, so it's later in the day, it's around 4 p.m. and as you can see I've been cutting and testing some prints, and I've been struggling with this for like 2 weeks because I just wasn't getting the print quality that I wanted. I'm printing them myself at home, so the prints that I was getting were just really dull and kind of grainy, and I just could not figure out why. I tried changing my printer settings, I changed the color settings I was using in Photoshop, and it just wasn't working. So last week I decided to order some prints from CVS, or I guess from Shutterfly, but the 4x6 glossy ones came, I could pick them up at a CVS the same day. So I picked those up, and I also hated the print quality of those. I don't know if it was like the CVS that I went to, but the prints that I got from CVS were just not good. So I was just really stressed about what I was gonna do because I couldn't figure out how to print them at home, and I wasn't sure where a good place to purchase them was, but I really didn't want to purchase them because I like having all the control over the process and the colors and making sure that everything comes out the way I want it to. So I decided to make another go of the printing, and like about 2 hours ago I still wasn't getting the quality that I wanted, but actually like 30 minutes ago I was like looking at the paper that I bought, and I took it out of the packaging, and I realized that there was an instruction sheet that said that the whiter side of the paper is the proper side for printing, which made me come to this realization that I've been printing on the wrong side of the paper. I feel really dumb now because I've wasted a good amount of paper and ink, but to be fair, I didn't know that instruction sheet was in there, and I didn't know that there was a right side of the paper because I've never done this before. I've only ever printed on regular paper and photo paper, but on photo paper it's really obvious which side is the right side. This is one of the test ones, but basically both sides look exactly the same, but one side is slightly whiter than the other, which is not something that I noticed, and I didn't see the instruction sheet when I got the paper. In the end, I figured out the prints. Basically, this is what I was getting before. This is apparently the whiter side, but this is what I was getting printing on the wrong side of the paper, and then this is on the right side of the paper. And as you might expect, this one is way better. I wanted to be able to see like the paint strokes because my style is very like painterly, I guess, but it was just kind of blurring everything out and it looked really grainy. But this one, oh my god, very impressed with this paper now that I'm using it, right? And also this is the one I was printing before I used the right side of the paper, and this is after. So yeah, if you're trying to make prints at home, make sure you're using the right side of the paper. These are the other prints that I made so far. This one I'm planning to turn into a sticker also, and I kind of want to make her into the cover of a notebook as well, like a mini notebook. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. And then of course this one will definitely be in the shop. Now I feel a lot less stressed about opening my shop in August because now I can just print them at home and I know how to do it. So yeah, very happy today. Yay! So now I'm gonna take a break and reward myself with some popcorn because I think my revelation deserves a reward. even though I was really stupid before. But anyway, learning a lot from this shop opening process, and hopefully I'll be able to give you guys some tips once I get up and running. Hopefully I'll actually sell some stuff, but we'll see. Hey guys, so this is the first time I'm talking to you today. It's almost 5, I think. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that there was like a crisis this morning when I woke up. So it kind of put a downer on the whole day. My boyfriend knew that I was feeling kind of sad today, and he's currently working in New York. We used to live together in this apartment, but he moved for a job. But he knew I was sad, so he ordered me some bubble tea to be delivered to my apartment, and also some sweet potato fries, and that just made my day a lot better. And I'm gonna be visiting him tomorrow, so hopefully you guys will be able to see some more exciting things other than my apartment.
Hey, Cookie. Oh! Ha 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 ha. Okay, go! Very good. Very good, baby. Cookie, you have your own! What is that? Cookie, you already have one.